Cherbourg's ours, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to celebrate.
Celebrate? Have you seen those casualty figures I sent you?
Andrew, don't be such a party pooper. We won.
I agree, Joe. It is time to celebrate. Thanks to you, we have a deep sea harbor in France.
And they're gonna have a hell of a time getting us out, too, huh?
Perhaps. We're behind schedule. The casualty figures are higher than expected, and the Germans are digging in behind every hedgerow. This campaign is far from over.
Campbell, let it go. Have a drink. This Calvados stuff is great. And relax, for crying out loud.
You are aware that there's more to war than promotion and medals.
Back off, Andrew. Every one of those deaths means something to me. Right now, I'm paying attention to the living. Us.
Well, I shall leave you to your debauchery. I don't forget the fallen as easily as you do.
Oh, hell. Andrew!
Forget him, Joe. He's a relic of a dying empire from a world that no longer exists. The future belongs to the Americans and the Russians.
And the night belongs to us. We can worry about the world tomorrow. I told him, of course, Senator. Listen, everybody wants this war.
Oh, yes, quite. So, General Browning.
At ease, gentlemen. You're here to be briefed on Marshal Montgomery's plan for the Holland offensive. We'll be dropping 3 airborne divisions behind enemy lines, from Eindhoven to Arnhem. Each one is tasked with seizing and holding a bridge in its area for the British 30th Corps, who will roll from here to the Rhine in a few days.
I think Montgomery's plan is simply brilliant, audacious, well conceived.
Your 101st Division, General Sheridan, will have to seize the first bridges around Eindhoven. General Gavin's 82nd will be dropped on Nijmegen, and the main objective of this mission,
Sir,
will be for your Red Devils, General Urquhart, the bridge at Arnhem.
My pleasure, sir.
but sir, what about me?
Ah, General Weatherby, your 17th Airborne Division will be kept as reserve in England.
Sir, intel reports say that Holland is defended by third-rate outfits, those too young or too old for active service. Of course, Dutch resistance reports contradict this, and they say that...
Thank you, Colonel. We all know the accuracy of the reports from the resistance networks. Well, gentlemen, you've all received copies of the plan to study with your staff. You've got work to do. I suggest you get to it.
Market Garden. Where the hell did he come up with these names anyway?
Well, if we can't understand it, a spy certainly can't.
You got a real obsession for that, huh, Campbell?
Well, there is a spy out there. Have you forgotten Tunisia? Or Monte Cassino? Even Normandy, when the 17th SS just showed up purely by coincidence?
Nobody blames you for that, Colonel.
I don't care what a few idle gossipers say about me.
Then what's the problem?
This operation! Straight north on a single road with 4 bridges? Supposing some clever Jerry like, von Richter decides to reinforce or even destroy a single one of them.
According to our reports, it's our best troops against a bunch of demoralized third-rate stragglers.
Ha! I've heard that song before.
Campbell, putting doubts in the mind of the commanding officer on the eve of the operation is not helpful. Do you expect him to peer behind every bush and go at half speed?
Excuse me.
Your behavior is unacceptable.
Andrew! You're not being helpful.
Enough. Since I cannot offer the same incentives as Miss Garner, I will apply for a transfer to General Horrocks' staff. General Sheridan, Miss Garner, I wish you well.
Forget it, Joe. It was bound to happen. You've outgrown him. Colonel, at his age, with his experience, pathetic. Operation Market Garden has started, Joe.
Did they give us the exact coordinates for the paratroopers?
Yes, sir. We take Valkensar to open the way for the tanks of the Irish Guards. They'll clear the path to Eindhoven. Sir, if we send a recon plane, we can figure out how many units they have hidden in the town.
The 30th Corps is in position. They're waiting for your signal that we've taken Valkenswaard to start the offensive.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Rookies are training, they'll be ready soon.
Heavy infantry reporting. Need some firepower, sir?
We have been given a new ruse.
Need some firepower, sir? What's the objective?
Yes, sir.
Going away.
To all units, radio silence now imposed.
Need some firepower, sir?
Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. Unit reports damage, sir. Sir, Valkenswaard is secured. I'll signal the 30th Corps.
Now it's time to deal with Eindhoven.
Careful, sir. The Dutch resistance reports there's an anti-aircraft position nearby.
You'll have to knock out the AA, Joe. Otherwise, we can't drop the paratroopers on Eindhoven.
Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Move to destination. Full speed.
The enemy is trapped. Now finish him.
Rookies are training, they'll be ready soon. A new ruse is at our disposal. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position.
The enemy is trapped. Now finish him. Covering fire. Bring the noise.
Sir, the 30th Corps has started its advance. The road to Eindhoven will be secured soon.
Bring the noise.
post, General.
Sir, if we take the city, you can guarantee the Krauts will hit back.
Old men and untrained children. Don't worry about them.
Eindhoven is surrounded by MG nests, sir. We'll have to drop our men inside the city.
You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Receiving report. Radio silence is off. Sir, a new ruse is available. Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon.
Heavy infantry reporting.
You have
What's
the
the objective?
coordinates. Proceed
Just
to
point the way.
position.
What's the objective? Just point the way. Need some firepower, sir?
Small units in sector. You now have blitz capacity.
What's the objective? Just point the way.
Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir.
What's the objective? Just point the way.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Heavy infantry reporting.
Our spy has left the sector, sir.
Need some firepower, sir? Need some firepower, sir? What's the objective? Just point the way.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Hammer 'em, boys. Hit 'em where it hurts.
Move unit into position.
Move out, Dodger. They can't follow you anymore.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Sir, we're getting the help.
Sir, reporting losses.
Let's tear 'em apart.
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Unit reports heavy fire. Unit has been routed. Sir, reporting losses.
Sir, German tanks are moving on Eindhoven from the north.
Sir, HQ has provided us with a new ruse. Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Sir, we're getting the hell out of here.
General Gavin's 82nd Airborne is being dropped on Nijmegen, sir.
Let's tear 'em apart.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Unit reports heavy fire.
Holding hands. 5 yards between. Yes, pass.
You have the coordinates. Proceed to position.
Sure.
Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Head to the new position, man.
Sure. Hammer 'em.
Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Squad commander, target unit at following coordinates.
Tell us we're heroes.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Hammer 'em. Hit 'em where it hurts. They won't bother you anymore.
Squad commander.
Enemy tanks destroyed, sir.
The enemy is trapped. Now
Yes,
finish
sir.
'em.
Ordering unit to destination.
Sir, mobile artillery are preparing to fire on the city.
Unit reports damage, sir. Move unit into position.
The enemy is trapped.
We have been
Now
given a
finish
new
'em. Firepower, sir? Need some
Blitz
firepower,
support in
sir?
progress in the sector, sir. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination.
The enemy is trapped. Now finish 'em.
The first step is taken. Eindhoven is yours.
Kate, why the hell are there so many veteran German forces in this sector?
It must be a coincidence. A handful of tanks, remnants of a defeated division.
Sir, we need to neutralize the German HQ controlling the bridge at Somme. This armored group will be on alert to support their HQ.
And here?
Mobile artillery.
From there they can cover the whole town.
Sir, 30th Corps engineers have built a new airstrip for us.
Joe, you should scout the zone before you drop the paratroopers.
Unit production in progress.
Heavy infantry reporting.
New ruse is now available. Unit
If I
under
may,
fire.
sir, this concern for the lives of your men does you credit.
Unit has aborted
Those
mission.
Sturm Tigers are too dangerous, sir. As long as they're flying, we can't move freely.
Our units are under fire.
Christmas. Hell.
Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Head to the new position, man.
You heard the man. Capture the target.
This is HQ. New unit production requested.
What's the objective? Just point the way. What's the objective? Just point the way. Need some firepower, sir? Need some firepower, sir? What's the objective? Just point the way.
Unit under fire.
Just point the way.
A new ruse is at our disposal.
Need some firepower, sir? We're getting the hell out of here.
Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Unit reports heavy fire.
What's the objective? Just point the way.
Unit is breaking up, sir. Unit reports damage, sir. To all units in sector, you now have blitz capacity.
Dropping altitude for fire. Losing pressure. Give me back up.
Unit under fire.
I can't stay for a minute.
Unit has been routed. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Squad commander, move out.
The enemy is hammer 'em, boys. Tell 'em where to hurt. They won't bother you anymore. Covering fire.
General, the AA defense has been neutralized.
Receiving report. Our units are under
Enemy is
fire.
trapped. Now finish 'em.
Sir, a new ruse is available. Rookies are training, they'll be ready soon. I'm afraid we're lacking the resources for that, sir. Rookies are training, they'll be ready soon.
Need some firepower, sir?
To all units in sector, you now have blitz capacity.
Need some firepower, sir?
Move to the indicated position, Commander.
The enemy is trapped. And finish reporting. What's the objective? Just point the way.
Squad Commander, go to your new position.
What's the objective? Just point the way. Need some firepower, sir?
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Sir, covering the hell out of here.
Sir, our unit has been wiped out.
Covering fire.
Move to destination. Full speed. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Move unit into position.
The enemy is
Unit
trapped.
reports heavy fire.
Gosh damn it. Let it go. Won't bother you anymore.
Squad Commander, move out.
The enemy is trapped. Now panic him. Hit him where it hurts.
Head to the new position, man.
The
New
enemy is
route
trapped.
is now available.
Finish him.
Squad Commander, move out.
The enemy is trapped. Capture the cargo.
Head to the new position, man.
The enemy is trapped. Now finish him.
Sir, a battalion of heavy tanks is approaching the HQ. They'll soon be moving through Son.
We don't have enough supplies. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Yes, sir. Starting unit production. Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Unit reports enemy
The
neutralized.
enemy is trapped. Just point the finish him.
Reporting. Unit under sustained
The enemy is
fire.
trapped. Now finish him.
Receiving report. Enemy has cut one of our supply lines.
Let's tear him apart.
Unit reports damage, sir.
We're getting the hell out of here.
Sir, reporting one of our units is down.
Hammer him. Hit him where it hurts.
Depot is low on
The
supplies.
enemy is trapped. Now finish him.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
No, ring the noise. 5 yards between.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Reporting enemy losses. Head to the new position, man.
The enemy is trapped. Now finish him. They won't bother you anymore.
Sir, the city has been secured.
Good news. The 30th Corps is coming to join us.